I have a truly inspiring story for you about a boy known for being lazy, but who was secretly incredibly smart. We discover how even the laziest person can find the strength to change and overcome their weaknesses when life gives them a powerful reason. And while we enjoy the story, we'll also pick up some new English words and see how to use them, making vocabulary practice simple and fun. So, make sure you stick around until the end. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, lived a boy named Ryan with his parents. Their small house was near the rice fields that provided their livelihood. Ryan wasn't a bad kid, nor was he unintelligent, but he was exceptionally lazy and avoided physical work whenever he could. His daily job was to help his father by chasing away the birds that came to eat their rice crops. Most people used sticks or stones, but Ryan didn't want to move around under the hot sun. Instead of running and shouting, he built wooden poles across the field, connected them with long ropes, and scared the birds away simply by pulling the ropes while lying down. His father noticed this and worried. He thought, if he ever got sick, Ryan wouldn't be able to handle the farm's hard work alone. Still, since Ryan always completed his tasks, his father never got angry, just hoped Ryan would eventually become more responsible. Unfortunately, one dry summer, Ryan's father fell seriously ill and could no longer work. For the first time, Ryan had to take full responsibility for the farm. At first, he tried, but he wasn't used to the labor, long hours, and discipline. After a few weeks, the crops started to dry up and die from lack of water and care. No matter how hard Ryan tried, he couldn't save the fields. One night, he sat under the stars feeling completely useless, disappointed, and ashamed. Staring at the sky, he thought about all the times he'd avoided hard work. He realized if he had trained himself to be stronger and more disciplined, he might have saved his family's crops. Now, their only source of income was gone. The next morning, Ryan heard excited chatter in the village. He went to see and found a soldier announcing a grand competition at the king's palace. The soldier explained the winner would receive a chest full of gold. Ryan's heart pounded. This could be the only way to save his family from poverty. Without a second thought, he announced he would join. The villagers laughed, unable to believe someone so lazy thought he could win against strong, experienced people from all over the kingdom. Ryan ignored their laughter. This time, he had a reason stronger than fear or embarrassment. With 3 days to get to the palace, he left early the next morning. His parents didn't truly believe he would win, but they hoped the journey would at least teach him the value of effort and responsibility. After 3 long days of walking, Ryan arrived at the palace. The participants were gathered by a large lake. Looking around, he saw that most were tall, muscular, and strong, which made him feel nervous and insecure. He wondered how he could possibly compete with people who looked like trained warriors. But before he could overthink it, the rules of the first challenge were announced. The participants had to cross the lake. The first 3 to reach the other side would move on to the next round. The countdown began, and as soon as the soldier shouted "Go!", everyone jumped in and started swimming as fast as they could. Ryan stayed behind, watching. He knew there was no way he could win by swimming. Instead of giving up, he remembered his habit of solving problems in lazy but clever ways. He ran into a nearby forest, found some branches, tied them together to create a small raft, and used another piece of wood as a paddle. He told himself the goal wasn't to swim, but to cross the lake. While the others grew tired from swimming, Ryan slowly paddled across the water, passing many of them without using much energy. In the end, Ryan finished third, qualifying for the final round with 2 other very strong contestants. The next day, the final competition began. Each contestant was given a massive wooden block. Their task was to push it 1 kilometer to the finish line, using only one tool of their choice from a pile nearby. The first contestant grabbed a rope and started pulling with all his might. The second picked a long stick and tried to use it as a lever. Ryan, however, didn't rush. He stood still, observing the tools and thinking deeply. He knew he couldn't win with physical strength alone. After a moment, Ryan picked up a small knife. The crowd was confused. How could a knife help move such a heavy block? But instead of pushing or pulling, Ryan began carving the block, slowly reshaping it into a large wooden ball. After an hour of work, the block was no longer a square, but a smooth, round shape. Now, instead of dragging a heavy object, Ryan simply rolled the wooden ball forward. He moved much faster and more easily than the other contestants, who were still struggling. With determination and clever thinking, Ryan crossed the finish line first. The crowd erupted in cheers, stunned that the lazy boy had won through intelligence, not strength. This story teaches us that lazy people aren't always weak or incapable. Sometimes they are incredibly intelligent, but they need a strong reason to step out of their comfort zone. Ryan changed not because someone told him to, but because he loved his family and finally found a purpose greater than his own laziness. So, if you ever feel lazy or unmotivated, try to find a powerful reason to push you forward. It could be your family, your dreams, your future, or just the desire to prove yourself. A big goal can transform even the laziest person into someone capable of great things. And remember, learning English can be fun when you practice with stories like this. So keep listening, keep learning, keep improving, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.